Good morning. It is PJ. I'm here in my office. We're here for a daily lectionary reading. It is Wednesday, August 25th. Once again, we have our three readings. Our psalm reading will be Psalm 119, 97 through 104, as it's the same reading Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Our Old Testament reading comes from the book of Isaiah, chapter 33, verses 10 through 16. And our New Testament reading is from the Gospel of John, chapter 15, verses 16 through 25. Let us listen in to our scriptures today. Psalm 119. Oh, how I love all you've revealed. I reverently ponder it all day long. Your command gives me an edge on my enemies. They never become obsolete. I've even become smarter than my teachers since I pondered and absorbed your counsel. I've become wiser than the wise old sages, simply by doing what you tell me. I watch my step, avoiding the ditches and the ruts of evil, so I can spend all my time keeping your word. I never make detours from the route that you laid out. You gave me such good direction. Your words are so choice, so tasty. I prefer them to the best home cooking meal. With your instruction, I understand life. That's why I hate propaganda. Our Old Testament reading comes from the book of Isaiah, chapter 33, verses 10 through 16. Now, I'm stepping in, God says. From now on, I'm taking over. The gloves come off. Now, see how mighty I am. There's nothing to you. Pregnant with chaff, you produce straw babies. Full of hot air, you self-destruct. You're good for nothing but fertilizer and fuel. Earth to earth, and sooner the better. If you're far away, get the reports of what I've done. And if you're in the neighborhood, pay attention to my record. The sinners in Zion are rightfully terrified. The godless are at their wits' end. Who among us can survive this firestorm? Who among us can get out of this purge with our lives? The answer's simple. Live right, speak the truth, despise exploitation, refuse bribes, reject violence, and avoid evil amusements. This is how you raise your standard of living. A safe and stable way to live. A nourishing, satisfying way to live. Our gospel reading today is a New Testament reading, which is the Gospel of John, chapter 15, verses 16 through 25. Hear these words. You didn't choose me, remember? I chose you and put you in the world to bear fruit. Fruit that won't spoil. As fruit bearers, whatever you ask the Father in relation to me, He gives you. But remember, the root command, love one another. If you find the godless world is hating you, remember it got its start hating me. If you lived on the world's term, the world would love you as one of its own. But since I picked you to live on God's term and no longer on the world's term, the world is going to hate you. When this happens, remember this. Servants don't get better treatment than their masters. If they beat on me, they will certainly beat on you. If they did what I told them, they will do what you tell them. They are going to do all these things to you because of the way they treated me, because they don't know the one who sent me. If I hadn't come and told them all of this in plain language, it wouldn't be so bad. As it is, they have no excuse. Hate me, hate my Father, it's all the same. If I hadn't done what I have done among them, works no one has ever done, they wouldn't be to blame. But they saw the God signs and hated anyway, both me and my Father. Interesting. They have verified the truth of their own scripture. where it is written, "They hated me for no good reason." And here ends our readings for today. God's peace, and have a good day.